look like you need the Pain Pill. Hi, I'm Dean Bushmiller with Expanding Security. The Pain Pill is every Tuesday for 3 minutes. I'm looking for one thing that can make us more secure, make us better at our job, and make our job better for us. This week you can go to our free class by going to the bit.ly link down below, Painpill32. I know what you're saying about firewalls. Well, we've got one. We're done. We don't have to worry about it. I went into a client recently and I said, can you give me the rule set for this firewall and the most recent log file? And then I get that deer in the headlights look, like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Worse still, when we actually looked up the log file was overwriting itself as needed. I know what you're saying. You're saying, so, we've got a firewall. It should protect us. And I'm saying, no, if you don't have any visibility into those rule sets and what they mean to your organization, you don't know whether they are actually effective. Your firewall is supposed to be protecting you, and it's supposed to be doing one thing, enforcing your security policy. What, it's not enough to have a firewall? No, the firewall needs to sing your company's song. It needs to look at your business practices, or you need to look at your business practices and say, this is acceptable behavior and this is unacceptable behavior. You may have created a network exception that says, oh, I'll let this particular vendor in on these particular times, and forget to actually remove that. So this firewall needs to be tuned and retuned. And I know you're saying, Dean, I'm not a firewall jockey. I don't play one on TV. Sorry, that's just not me. Okay, let me ask you a question. Could you put your hands on the log if you wanted to? How about, could you find the person who actually could put their hands on the log, who could output the rule set? Just that person. Remember, the logs can tell you exactly what's going on. Also, when you look at the rule set, it might be blank. A great attack is to modify the rule set and say permit any, letting all the traffic go through. Well, if it's permit any, it won't log anything, it won't do anything, and it'll just let it all pass right through. You need to fix that. A policy fix, I think, is a quarterly review of the rules against the current best practices. What are we supposed to be doing? What are we actually doing? Maybe even a monthly summary of the log activities that you could give to senior executives. And you say, my senior executives aren't going to read the log activity. If you abstract it in a way that explains this is our security policy, and we show that we have had exceptions to that policy, and we've also trapped all this evilness here, you're telling the executives that the firewall is working. You're not telling them what IP address on what time at blah, 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 blah. You're abstracting this for them. That's a good policy fix. Now, as far as action items are concerned, I think what you should do is consolidate all the rules as much as possible. I think you should log, capture, and review on a regular basis. You can get more pain pills by going to expandingsecurity.com or our YouTube channel. You can sign up at expandingsecurity.com and you get more details. This week's free CPE education comes to you on Wednesday at 12:30 Central Time. Remember, it's Central Time. By going to the bit.ly Painpill32 link 5 minutes before class, you'll be ready to go. And hopefully, you don't need a pain pill until next week.